What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 11 of our Lyon career mode, and today, four massive games for you. We have Saint-Etienne, and then a big game against Lille, our second leg against Chelsea in the round of 16 of the Champions League, and a game against Rennes, which we will be simming. That'll be the fourth game in the sim game. As you can see, we're currently 9 back at Paris, so we do have this game in hand here against Saint-Etienne. Hopefully, we can go ahead and win it and keep up pressure. I've never seen Paris lose in this league throughout the entire year. We normally, at the end of every season, take a look around. At the end of the year, Paris normally go unbeaten. We've beaten them twice. Those are their 2 losses. It's going to be a struggle to catch them up. We cannot afford to drop points. So let's jump into the Saint-Etienne game. Hopefully, we can go ahead and grab another win. But ever since our change in formation, we've been very, very good going forward, and hopefully we can keep it up. So let's jump into it. Lyon Saint-Etienne. Let's go. Here's Dubois. Bit of space out here. Can he get that through to Traore? He does. Gets it beyond the fullback. Fullback did well to get back to it. Can we force a problem here high up the pitch? We can. Nicely done. It's a good takeaway here. We slip that into space. We can. And it's Depay. Oh, my God. Thought that found the back of the net. That's why we press. That's why we look to force mistakes to get players in space, and we almost capitalized there. Dubois. Nice takeaway. Once again, high up the pitch here. Comes out to Traore. Steps inside nicely. And Traore looking for a pass. Gets 2-1. And oh, it's just past the post again. It's Depay once again as well. Eventually he'll get one of these on target, but he did well to get that pass out there eventually. As I fumbled over my words to get it to him, but just past the post. Nice tackle. Now Traore can turn and run. What are we thinking here? Is Traore stepping inside, just trying to hold him off with his body. Gets it out wide. It's a nice step. Back out there. Dembele, one more. Finds Traore. Great touch. Traore finished. And it's a lovely break. A lovely team goal on the counter-attack. And it's Traore who opens the scoring here. 1-0. And this is lovely stuff. It gets out there. One across. One more. Great touch back inside. Just to set himself. And curls it beyond the goalkeeper. It's a lovely goal. And on 40 minutes, we've taken the lead. 1-0. Nicely done. It's a good ball out here. Here's Dembele. Back inside. Finds Terrier. Continues his run up. Gets it to Depay. And Depay, tried to go around. Didn't quite work out. But it comes back to Traore. And Aouar, it's blocked away. Comes to Terrier. Oh, what a save. That's an excellent, excellent save by their goalkeeper to keep it 1-0 just as we get toward halftime. That was a wicked strike from Terrier. But they survive. 1-0 at the break. Nice play. Racing forward is Dubois. That gets clipped into a decent spot. Headed down, but it's going to come back out to a Saint-Etienne man and get a little bit lucky. And he didn't really want to take that on his foot. Stretched for the header, and easy enough save for Lopez in the end. Nice turn back inside. Movement's good here from Saint-Etienne. And he's found the space out there. And Denier didn't really step in front of him like I was expecting. Has a shot at goal. There's 20 minutes to go. It's still only 1-0. We cannot let them back into this. And we do so with silly things like that, don't we? There's space out here at the top of the box, and he found it. Back post, though, and the header comes in, and it's wide. Oh, no, it's not wide. It fell into the back of the net. That looked like it just went past the post. It didn't hit the net or anything. I can't believe that. Unbelievable. What in the world? That looked like it went wide. That gets clipped back in. Headed on. And it just falls into the net. And the goalkeeper, like, sort of watched it. That probably did it for me, too. But that looked like it just landed wide. And Nordin with the goal. And Saint-Etienne have pulled it back relatively late. 20 minutes to go. We've got to find a goal. Poor giveaway here. We'll play it forward as well. Here's Depay. Just running across the face of this Saint-Étienne midfield. Can't quite get that ball out there. Eventually do. It's a step inside. Nicely done. It's a good ball out there to Rennie Adelaide, who cuts back inside. And Rennie Adelaide, he's finished it. It's an excellent finish. And we've retaken the lead with 7 minutes to go. An excellent goal. Those two just playing it back and forth between one another. I thought that pass wasn't going to get there. He steps back inside, and he's just hammered that. And it went right behind the center back who was coming in, I believe. Oh, he went toward goal, and it just went right behind him. An excellent, excellent finish from Rennie Adelaide off the bench. And he's given us a late lead here. Late lead. Jesus. Oliveira. Just moving the ball around here. And the press, not really coming. And it looks like Saint-Étienne have accepted this. As we play it across, Gamaris racing forward with it, still holding on to it, gets it out there to Cornet, and we're going to come away with a very big win as that comes to Gamaris, top of the box there, and it's a decent save. It's a really good save, actually. Almost our third, but another win, even if it is a bit late and tough. 3 points are 3 points, and we walk away with all 3 of them. A big old victory there. Needed to be a late goal. And Rennie Adelaide did well to get it. 11 shots total that game. They're starting to get a little bit more. We're starting to create more. That second half wasn't too great, but, you know, we come and go as games come and go. We need to work on the consistency, obviously. So, as you can see, 6 points back now of Paris. Hopefully we can keep up the pressure. There are some tough teams, and we have a tough team coming. Lille, the team. A tough one here. They are a tough team, Lille. As you can see, they sit in 6th, but they started very, very well. Hopefully, we can cause problems here. And we will start with our regular starting 11 who look fit, though I kind of want to play Cornet. So I think we're going to play Cornet out here on the left. And I believe everyone else is good to go. And we should be alright, though I kind of want to play Anderson as well. No, we're not going to do that today. Denier and Kanate are really good. They're really big, tough center backs. Kanate is just a mountain. He is wide, tall, tough, pretty quick. He is absolutely insane. But let's jump into this. Lyon, Lille. Let's go. Ooh, there are a lot of players forward here for Lille. Gets that played out wide. Dubois is going to chase, but Araujo's on it. Ooh, we did manage to get that ball in there. I was trying so hard to stop it. What a save. An excellent save by Lopez in goal. Needed to be. It's a good move from Lille. That comes in as well. Free header. Wow, that's an excellent save again from Lopez. That was a really good header also, but a free header. Can't be letting free headers on corners. That comes to the top of the box here to Renato Sanchez, who slips inside, and it's finally in the back of the net. And we just haven't cleared it. And Renato Sanchez comes back to bite us a little bit from our Atalanta career mode. That gets slipped to the top of the box. Just no one there. And he just rolls it inside and hammers one into the corner. An excellent finish. And Lille take an early lead. Not what we want to see. Not how we want to deal with set pieces. We have got to get them away. Nice tackle. Going to be a late booking here, surely, but we have the ball. Dembele leads it out there. Lovely football here. We get it wide to Cornet, who's in quite a bit of space. Cuts back inside. Cornet can slip it in. Gamaris, lovely finish. And it's a lovely break as well. That turn in midfield lost half the defense for Lille. As half kept going, half stopped, and Cornet found the space, and Gamaris' run from midfield is excellent. And it's a really good finish as well from the midfielder. No chance for the goalkeeper whatsoever, and we've leveled it here, 1-1. Weren't down for long, only 8 minutes. Comes to Cornet. And Cornet can get it out wide to Depay. And right on the stroke of halftime, Depay is racing forward, and he can slip it into space, and it's going to come to Aouar. Lovely. It's almost an identical finish from the one Gamaris had. But just as halftime comes, Aouar the other of the midfield pair, gives us a lead in our second goal of the game. It's played in there, and that's an excellent finish from Awar. We had to run onto it and come across it, which is really difficult to do. But it is an absurd finish, and we look like we're going into halftime 2-1 ahead. Just playing out of the back. That actually worked. It's Dubois. Get it out wide here to Traore. Traore steps inside, finds Dubois, has kept his run up, and Dubois slips it in. Brilliant from Dubois. Couldn't quite find the back of the net. It's headed back in, and Magnan holds on to it, but Dubois, using his attacking prowess to open up another chance. He's done that a couple times the last couple episodes here. Ought to keep it up. Ball set to come in on a corner as Leo look for an equalizer. It gets clipped in, just headed away, but at the top of the box, and that, oh my god, that stayed out. That looked like for a moment it crossed the line, and that comes in, and it's a great save. Just clear that. Wow, 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 what a hit. I'm going to check that because that looked so close to crossing the line. It really, really did. Look at this hit. Brilliant. Off the bar. Oh, no, it did not. Oh, it landed right on the line. Look at that. What a hit from that man right there. And then Lopez gets put into a save as well. And we just escape. Nice take by Denier to stretch his man out there. One more inside. Can we keep it going? Kakare. You can find a really good ball out there to Dembele, who's continuing to drag it forward. Steps inside. Dembele, what a save. Excellently done. Just kind of feinted out wide and then brought it back inside. Forced a really good save. That gets headed back in. Nicely done. Cornet. Nice block. Then eventually headed away. Only a couple minutes to go here. We got to hold on. Sanchez does well. Plays it back inside. Good football here up this wing. Not too long to go. Just a minute. We just got to defend for this last bit. Lille moving the ball around, looking for that final opening. See if they can get one more chance. Get a big touch on that. Can we hold them off? Tries to play it inside. Lopez clears. Can we get it out of here? Oh, it's come back in. There's plenty of space. He's offside. Oh, my God. There's that extra touch. I was waiting for that guy who first grabbed it to have a shot. It's the second guy here who's offside. Right here. He should have just touched it on and had a shot. And that last guy's offside and we escape. We could not find a way to get the ball out. That's an escape to say the least. But another 2-1 victory here. 2 in a row now. And a massive, massive result once again. A top 6 team in Lille. And we come away with a victory. Monaco are beating Nice 2-0 with not so long to go. So another win looking like for Monaco. But another very, very good result. And as you can see, we have the second leg of our Chelsea tie coming. 3-0 the first leg on the road. That's a really, really good result. Look at this lad right here. Some couple of good players here, but we're not really going to be holding on to too many at the moment. 16-year-old goalkeeper. This goalkeeper looks good as well. The striker is 15. We also have a player with us who's a youngster who looks like he's going to be pretty good as well. Aubert, left wing. I want to move him up here a little bit for Kone. He's probably not going to play a ton. But a nice result as we back out of here. And we are going to jump into this Chelsea game, needing to not completely capitulate just to move on. So let's jump into this. Lyon, Chelsea. I like these black away kits, but we're going to have to change a couple players perhaps. Let's bring on... I think we're going to bring Mendes into the fray here. Kakare can start. Trincao as well. I think we're going to bring Guiri onto the bench and let Anderson grab a start as well. I don't want to play Bard, but we can play Tete. So let's jump into this. A big game. A couple of rotated players. Not too many, though, but we have plenty on the bench if we need to, and it's starting to slip away. So let's jump into this. 3-0 the lead already. Chelsea need to score at least 3. Let's go. It's played forward nicely. Play that through. We can. Dembele finds a good ball out here to Terrier as well, who slips back inside. Plenty of space for Terrier. Goes for goal, and that's a decent save by Kepa. Probably could have had another touch or two. But the shot comes in, and Kepa saves. Played across. Here's Depay. Dragging it forward here. Doing really well. Gets it out to Trincao. And Trincao can clip it back in. And Depay, can he take that down? He can. Brilliant from Depay. Good save from Kepa, who had to deal with it at his near post. Depay did so well to hold off the challenge and take that down. Still find space for a pretty decent attempt from a tight angle. It's Mendes. Takes it inside. One more. Finds Kakare. Kakare does well to slip it inside here. And he finds Dembele, who turns nicely. Dembele's finished it. 1-0 on the day. And Moussa Dembele coming up with a big old goal. 4-0 on aggregate now. Chelsea need 4. A draw on aggregate now will put Chelsea through, but doesn't look like that's happening as we take the lead here in Lyon. It's a lovely finish from Dembele, who's just hammered it home. And it's 1-0 on 33 minutes. Corner set to come in for Chelsea as they look for a route back into this. Let's clip to the top of the box. Get a touch, but not a big enough touch. And he goes for goal. What a finish. Plenty of space. You can't leave him space on this difficulty. And you can see why. He's just buried that in the corner. And quickly they grab a goal back. They need 3 more, and we're back to where we were. Oh, just gets a little bit lucky to do that, and then holds off, and as an absurd or an excellent finish. I said both at the same time. It's Kramaric, who missed a decent chance earlier. And it's 1-1 here. Still moving the ball here. A bit slower now, but Mendes is on it. We can play Depay, or not Depay, it comes to Dembele. And that's brilliant from Kakare. It's 2-1. And he may have just sealed our progression into the round of 8. That almost happened in slow motion, as that eventually just got to Kakare. And he just stepped inside and placed it into that bottom right-hand corner. Excellent from the midfielder. Ever so calm to just step back inside and then finish off a really, really good move. And it's 2-1 here, and we are definitely on our way. 5-1 on aggregate. Chelsea are back to needing 4. Nice tackle. It's slipped forward brilliantly as well. And here's Depay making a really good run. So with Yerai here, steps inside, and he can slip it through to Dembele. There it is. And we are taking it to Chelsea, who are looking like they're starting to give up a little bit. Dembele again. 3-1 on the day. More goals from the striker. He's starting to collect some goals here and there now. But Depay does well to step inside, finds the ball. And an excellent, excellent finish from the big man up front. And that was his last action as well, as Guiri has come on. And with 20 minutes to go, we're 3-1 up or 3-1 up on the day. 6-1 up on aggregate. And flying into the quarterfinal. Free kick here in a dangerous spot. 30 yards out. Can he put this in the corner? Mendes hits it nicely enough, and always smashed the post. That was an excellent free kick from Mendes. Almost finds the back of the net. I don't know if it was saved onto the post or not, but it was really, really nicely hit. That gets clipped forward nicely. Willian's going to get onto this, and with a couple of minutes to go, they're just looking for a consolation, Chelsea, as we are going to come away winners of our tie against the English team. And we will be moving into the quarterfinal. Not sure how he got to that, but we will be moving into the quarterfinal. Excellently done. And we stay alive in the Champions League. A really good performance. And we are also going to make a change in the squad. In the starting 11 now. Someone had mentioned the other day about Tete. I know he moved to Fulham. Terrier has moved on as well. I didn't realize he moved. But somebody said I should sell both. And Tete's someone I'm thinking about selling anyway. But Terrier was someone I'm not necessarily thinking about. Let me know if you guys want me to move Terrier on. I think he's a really good player to have. But at the moment, Cornet is playing some unbelievable football. He's going to be our player of the episode as well. But he's been playing some really excellent football. And he will be moving into the starting lineup on the left for a little bit until that fades away or Terrier pushes him out or something like that, whatever it may be. But he's just been playing too well to ignore. And hopefully he can continue that way. And as you can see, 10 games left. We're about to have another game here. We are going to sim this one, of course. This is our sim game. Hopefully we can grab another win. I think we can run with our first team on this. I don't think we necessarily have another game coming on the Thursday. No, we don't. So we can sim this with the first team. And they're fit and everything. So hopefully we don't get any injuries and we grab the 3 points. They've not had the greatest of seasons and not the greatest of runs either. And a 5-1 win. But there are 2 injuries there. And that is worrying. Depay with 2, Dembele with 2, Aouar with 1, and that's 2 injuries. A 5-0 win, but 2 injuries. We moved to within 4 of Paris, though. So Paris have drawn here. I'm just doing everything I can to not go and look at those injuries. They drew at home with Nice. Marseille are beaten Montpellier. And we are 3 back of Marseille, who we still have to play, and 4 back of Paris, who still need to continue to drop points. So that is a big win. Let's see what these injuries are like. Hopefully nothing absurd. Player injured. Broken tibia. Oliveira's out for 4 months. Oh, man. And Denier's out for 4 months. No way. No way they both went out in the same game with different injuries for 4 months. Oh, that is massive. Well, it looks like Bard is going to be thrown to the wolves a little bit. We also have Kone who can play, and then Anderson is going to have to come in, who's a good backup. I'm not worried about Anderson there, but left back, we could, I mean, in theory we could play Kone as well, but I really want to get Bard moving in the right direction. That's dreadful. After such a good episode, that's what happens right at the end of the sim. 2 really long-term injuries. That is problematic, isn't it? It's March. They're probably not going to be back for the rest of the season. They may both be out for the rest of the season. Jesus. Yeah, they'll both be out for the rest of the season by the looks of it. Unless they're maybe come back for 2 finals or a final or whatever we're in. That's dreadful. But anyway, next episode, I can't believe that. Next episode, we have Rennes. And then we have Nîmes, Nantes, and Marseille. That can't be right. We have a Champions League in here somewhere. So we're going to sim forward just to the game. Just to see if we get the team we've drawn in there. But as you can see, only 9 games left of the season in Serie, or not in Serie, on Ligue 1. And then we have the Champions League, of course. So 9 and then a maximum of 2, 4, 5. So only 14 possible games left. And depending on what happens, we may get that done in 3 episodes, maybe 4. We'll see. But let's take a look and see what we draw here. We drew Manchester City. So next episode we'll have Rennes, Nîmes, Manchester City, and Nantes. And then we have a huge episode after that. Look at that. Manchester City, Marseille, Monaco, and then Dijon. That is a big episode, guys. But I hope you folks, of course, have enjoyed this episode. Stay tuned, of course, for more. And peace.